6 square kilometers, 6,875 square mi, and its surface area is subject to heavy seasonal fluctuations. 50. The lake is Africa's second largest wetland. 51. Chad is home to 6 terrestrial ecoregions: East Sudanian savanna, Sahelian acacia savanna, Lake Chad flooded savanna, East Saharan montans arid woodlands, South Saharan steppe and woodlands, and Tibista Jebel Uwilat montans arid woodlands. 52. The region's tall grasses and extensive marshes make it favorable for birds, reptiles, and large mammals. Chad's major rivers, the Cherai, Logon and their tributaries, flow through the southern savannas from the southeast into Lake Chad. 44. 53. Each year a tropical weather system known as the Intertropical Front crosses Chad from south to north, bringing a wet season that lasts from May to October in the south, and from June to September in the Sahel. 54. Variations in local rainfall create 3 major geographical zones. The Sahara lies in the country's northern third. Yearly precipitations throughout this belt are under 50 millimeters, 2.0 in. Only occasional spontaneous palm growths survive, all of them south of the Tropic of Cancer. 47. The Sahara gives way to a Sahelian belt in Chad's center. Precipitation there varies from 300 to 600 millimeter, 11.8 to 23.6 in. per year. In the Sahel, a steppe of thorny bushes, mostly acacias, gradually gives way south to East Sudanian savanna in Chad's Sudanese zone. Yearly rainfall in this belt is over 900 mm, 35.4 in. 47. Wildlife. An African bush elephant. Chad's animal and plant life correspond to the 3 climatic zones. In the Saharan region, the only flora is the date palm groves of the oasis. Palms and acacia trees grow in the Sahelian region. The southern, or Sudanic, zone consists of broad grasslands or prairie suitable for grazing. As of 2002, there were at least 134 species of mammals, 509 species of birds, 354 species of residents and 155 migrants, and over 1,600 species of plants throughout the country. 55, 56. Elephants, lions, buffalo, hippopotamuses, rhinoceroses, giraffes, antelopes, leopards, cheetahs, hyenas, and many species of snakes are found here, although most large carnivore populations have been drastically reduced since the early 20th century. 55, 57. Elephant poaching, particularly in the south of the country, in areas such as Zakamar National Park, is a severe problem. Desmal group of surviving West African crocodiles in the Endi Plateau represents one of the last colonies known in the Sahara today. 58. Chad had a 2018 Forest Landscape Integrity Index mean score of 6.18/10, ranking it 83rd globally out of 172 countries. 59. Extensive deforestation has resulted in loss of tree, 172 countries. Chad had a 2018 Forest Landscape Integrity Index mean score of 6.18/10, ranking it 83rd globally out of 172 countries. 59. Extensive deforestation has resulted in loss of trees such as acacias, baobab, dates and palm trees. This has also caused loss of natural habitat for wild animals. One of the main reasons for this is also hunting and livestock farming by increasing human settlements. Populations of animals like lions, leopards and rhino have fallen significantly. 60. Efforts have been made by the Food and Agriculture Organization to improve relations between farmers, agro-pastoralists and pastoralists in the Zucama National Park, ZNP, Sinia Kaminya, and Aouk Reserve in southeastern Chad to promote sustainable development. 61. As part of the national conservation effort, more than 1.2 million trees have been replanted to check the advancement of the desert, which incidentally also helps the local economy by way of financial return from acacia trees, which produce gum arabic, and also from fruit trees. 60. Poaching is a serious problem in the country, particularly of elephants, for the profitable ivory industry and a threat to lives of rangers even in the national parks such as Zucama. Elephants are often massacred in herds in and around the parks by organized poaching. 62. The problem is worsened by the fact that the parks are understaffed and that a number of wardens have been murdered by poachers. 63. Demographics. Tuba nomads in the Enda Mountains. Chad's National Statistical Agency projected the country's 2015 population between 13,630,252 and 13,679,203, with 13,670,084 as its medium projection. Based on the medium projection, 3,212,470 people lived in urban areas and 10,457,614 people lived in rural areas. 64. The country's population is young, an estimated 47% is under 15. The birth rate is estimated at 42.35 births per 1,000 people, and the mortality rate at 16.69. The life expectancy is 52 years. 65. Chad's population is unevenly distributed. Density is 0.1/km to 0.26/square mi in the Saharan Borku Endetibisti region, but 52.4/km to 136/square mi in the Logon Occidental region. In the capital, it is even higher. 47. About half of the nation's population lives in the southern fifth of its territory, making this the most densely populated region. 66. Urban life is concentrated in the capital, whose population is mostly engaged in commerce. The other major towns are Sa, Moundu, Abich and Daba, which are considerably smaller but growing rapidly in population and economic activity. 44. Since 2003, 230,000 Sudanese refugees have fled to eastern Chad from war in Darfur. With the 172,600 Chadians displaced by the civil war in the east, this has generated increased tensions among the region's communities. 67. 68. Polygamy is common, with 39% of women living in such unions. This is sanctioned by law, which automatically permits polygamy unless spouses specify that this is unacceptable upon marriage. 69. Although violence against women is prohibited, domestic violence is common. Female genital mutilation is also prohibited, but the practice is widespread and deeply rooted in tradition. 45% of Chadian women undergo the procedure, with the highest rates among Arabs, Hajari, and Wadaians, 90% or more. Lower percentages were reported among the Sara, 38%, and the Tuba, 2%. Women lack equal opportunities in education and training, making it difficult for them to compete for the relatively few formal sector jobs. Although property and inheritance laws based on the French Code do not discriminate against women, local leaders adjudicate most inheritance cases in favor of men, according to traditional practice. 70. Largest cities, towns, and municipalities. Cities of Chad rank city population region 1993 census 71, 2009 census 71. 1. N'Djamena 5309659514118 N'Djamena 2. Moundu 99,530137251 Logon Occidental 3. Avich 546289796 Wade I 4. Sa 75,49697,224 Moyen Chair I 5. Kilo 3131957859 Tangile 6. Umtaman 21,26952,270 Salamat 7. Dabar 17,92049,647 Logon Oriental 8. Pala 26,11649,461 Mayo Kebi US 9. Borna 20,44844,578 Mayo Kebi is 10. Gospita 308341,248 Sila. Ethnic groups. Mboum girls dancing in Chad. The peoples of Chad carry significant ancestry from Eastern, Central, Western, and Northern Africa. 72. Chad has more than 200 distinct ethnic groups, 73, which create diverse social structures. The colonial administration and independent governments have attempted to impose a national society. But for most Chadians the local or regional society remains most important influence outside the immediate family. Nevertheless, Chad's people may be classified according to the geographical region in which they live. 1644. In the south live sedentary people such as the Sara, the nation's main ethnic group, whose essential social unit is the lineage. In the Sahel, sedentary peoples live side by side with nomadic ones, such as the Arabs, the country's second major ethnic group. The north is inhabited by nomads, mostly Tubas. 1644. Languages. Chad's official languages are Arabic and French, but over 100 languages and dialects are spoken. Due to the important role played by itinerant Arab traders and settled merchants in local communities, Chadian Arabic has become a lingua franca. 16. Religion. Chad is a religiously diverse country. Various estimates, including from Pew Research Center in 2010, found that 52–58% of the population was Muslim, while 39–44% were Christian, 10, with 22% being Catholic and a further 17% being Protestant. 74–75. According to a 2012 Pew Research survey, 48% of Muslim Chadians professed to be Sunni, 21% Shia, 4% Ahmadi and 23% non-denominational Muslim. Islam is expressed in diverse ways. For example, 55% of Muslim Chadians belong to Sufi orders. Its most common expression is the Tijani, an order followed by the 35% of Chadian Muslims, which incorporates some local African religious elements. 76. In 2020, the ARDA estimated the vast majority of Muslims Chadians to be Sunni belonging to the Sufi Brotherhood Tijani. 77. A small minority of the country's Muslims, 5–10%, hold more fundamentalist practices, which, in some cases, may be associated with Saudi-oriented Salafi movements. 77. 78. Roman Catholics represent the largest Christian denomination in the country. 77. Most Protestants, including the Nigeria-based Winners Chapel, are affiliated with various evangelical Christian groups. Members of the Baha'i and Jehovah's Witnesses religious communities also are present in the country. Both faiths were introduced after independence in 1960 and therefore are considered to be new religions in the country. 79. 78. A small proportion of the population continues to practice indigenous religions. Animism includes a variety of ancestor and place-oriented religions whose expression is highly specific. Christianity arrived in Chad with the French and American missionaries. As with Chadian Islam, it syncretizes aspects of pre-Christian religious beliefs. 16. Religion in Chad. Pew Research, 45:80. Religion % Islam 57%, Christianity 39%, none 2%, folk 1%, other 1%. Muslims are largely concentrated in northern and eastern Chad, and animists and Christians live primarily in southern Chad and Gura. 44. Many